Hey guys, welcome back to Wall Street Tactical. Today we're looking at the stock TBPMF. TBPMF stands for Tetra Biopharma Incorporated. This company is a development stage biopharmaceutical company that engages in the discovery and development of immunomodulator drugs. It develops ARDS-003 for the treatment of sepsis and prevention of acute respiratory distress syndrome. They also develop a product called Reduvo for chemotherapy-induced nausea and vomiting. They also develop a company called Plentitude to treat advanced uncontrolled cancer pain. Another product they develop is called Reborn for the treatment of breakthrough cancer pain. They develop Serenity to treat another type of cancer, and the company also develops PPP-003 for painful dry eye and HCC-011 for hepatocellular carcinoma. Tetra Biopharma Incorporated is headquartered in Orleans, Canada. The stock trades on the OTCPK Stock Exchange and through brokers such as Fidelity, Interactive Brokers, and TradeStation, all where transactions can be executed for the stock. Unfortunately, according to Simply Wall Street, TBPMF International has not provided consistent financial data, and the stock has no analyst forecast or coverage. Its intrinsic value cannot be reliably calculated by extrapolating past data or using analyst consensus cash flow predictions. So we have no way to evaluate the estimated current fair value relative to the present stock price according to Simply Wall Street. Also, checking at all the major financial websites, including Insider Monkey and Yahoo Finance, we have not found any data regarding the hedge fund history in the company. Now, if we move over onto StockTwits, the sentiment for the stock has been unchanged, with the message volume increasing by 100%. According to Chromium on Twitter, quote, TBPMF latest update shows the company is gaining traction and is confident on the path forward to approval. Exciting stuff. On the other hand, according to a reputable writer over on Simply Wall Street, quote, Tetra Biopharma had liabilities of Canadian $5.22 million falling due within a year and liabilities of Canadian $3 million due beyond that. Offsetting those obligations, it had cash of Canadian $16.2 million, as well as receivables valued at Canadian $536.0 thousand due within 12 months. So it can boast Canadian $8.55 million more liquid assets than total liabilities. This surplus suggests that Tetra Biopharma has a conservative balance sheet and could probably eliminate its debt without much difficulty. Concisely put, Tetra Biopharma boasts net cash, so it's fair to say it does not have a heavy debt load. When analyzing debt levels, the balance sheet is the obvious place to start, but it is Tetra Biopharma earnings that will influence how the balance sheet holds up in the future. So when considering debt, it's definitely worth looking at the earnings trend. Given it has no significant operating revenue at the moment, shareholders will be hoping Tetra Biopharma can make progress and gain better traction for the business before it runs low on cash. According to Simply Wall Street, Tetra Biopharma has not provided enough past data and has no analyst forecast, so its future earnings cannot be reliably calculated by extrapolating past data or using analyst predictions. Now, if we take a look at the charts for the company, the stock is in the red for the past 1 month, pretty much having a little bit of a roller coaster going up and down and up and down. Over at the past 6 months, the stock has relatively steadily decreased, therefore in the red, and over the past 1 year, the stock is in the green, but it did have a massive spike earlier in Q2 2021. So let's discuss an impressive biography of a specific senior management of the company. Dr. Guy Chamberlain is the CEO and Chief Regulatory Officer of the company, and he's a drug development specialist with 25 years experience in the pharmaceutical industry. Having obtained a Master's of Science and Doctorate PhD degree in Biomedical Sciences, he has developed an expertise in drug safety and regulatory affairs while working in the pharmaceutical and biotechnology industries. He has specific expertise in the development of drug-device combination products, biologics, and botanical medicines. Dr. Chamberlain has served as Tetra Biopharma's Chief Executive Officer and Chief Regulatory Officer since October 15, 2018. He's responsible for the transformation of the biotechnology company into a pharmaceutical firm that discovers, develops, and commercializes cannabinoid-based pharmaceuticals. The company's major well-known name customers include Tilray Incorporated, which is the top shareholder of the company with ownership of 6.07%. Second place is taken by Murray Asset Global Investments Company with ownership of 2.64%, while the third place has ownership of just 1.2%. The top 15 shareholders own 12.26% of the company. Overall, we have no position in any of the companies mentioned. This video is all general in nature, and information is taken from Simply Wall Street. We do not have any sort of recommendation to buy or sell any stock, and we do not take account of your objectives or your financial situation. We aim to bring you long-term focused analysis driven by fundamental data. Well guys, that's it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for making it to the end, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.